Oh, good evening. There are dirty jobs, and then there are the people we're about to tell you about tonight. Researchers and scientists sifting through human waste.
What they're finding just might help predict where a coronavirus outbreak will happen. Jamie Perez shows us how the research works, and fair warning to you, you might want to hold off on dinner for a few moments.
Well, the coronavirus has been the #1 story for all of 2020, and this next one is about to be a close #2.
Most of us don't really care where the stuff you flush goes, but researchers with the Wisconsin State Hygiene Lab are making it their duty to collect samples of it.
Science acts in weird ways sometimes.
Martin Schaefer is a senior scientist who leads a team collecting wastewater samples from 67 locations around the state. They're looking for the genetic material that causes COVID-19.
We know that the virus can appear in wastewater before there's any illness appears in the community, so it acts as kind of an early warning.
He said this testing goes hand in hand with what contact tracers and COVID tests already do.
We can't really practically test 300,000 people twice a week, but we can get an overall assessment of the virus levels in the community by testing the wastewater.
This sample on the UW-Madison campus collects students' waste every hour from about 8 dorms. Researchers come to this spot on Elm Drive twice a week to collect more.
You're excreting it, or you're shedding it into your fecal matter, and you poop, and it goes into the wastewater, and it gets mixed up with everybody else's and winds up at the wastewater treatment facility. And at that point, you have a well-mixed sample that represents the whole community.
It's then taken to the state lab, where researchers take about 2 days to study the samples and report back what they found. The team knows the job may literally stink, but it's helping health leaders decide where to flush resources and attention.
It's a really interesting project, and it serves the public health goals of the state really well.
For News 3 Now, I'm Jamie Perez.
The researchers say they will be doing this at least through next June or until we get a handle on COVID-19.